I look exactly like Saturday, and I have a quick reason why. Well, I love this jumper. It's literally my favorite one, and it's the only hoodie that I have that has cute, yeah, ooh, yes. And I had a Marvin, but I said I'm not gonna bother myself. I'm gonna wear two jackets. So, and this is my warm jacket. So, happy Monday, guys. Hope you guys are having a fantastic morning. It's a bit cold where I'm at. Also, I think I'm feeling so exhausted. I feel so tired, and thing really do. Pastor T explained to Ogabina, that was on my timeline on Facebook. Pastor T is those dudes that you'd wish they might how he shows up, even just not for his people, but even for himself. He wants to be credible. He wants to be known as a person who's ethical and respectful, right? He is quite wise. If you listen to Pastor T, you all know, right? He breaks down a lot of the spiritual talks quite I don't want to say easily, but it's understandable when he explains it. There's this show he has. My sister never misses it on TV. I mean, from even the interviews that I hear him like doing the sermons he's done, I find him to be one of those pastors who is dope. I really hope he shows up as he says, like in real life, like forget the cameras, like when he's with his people, he is exactly how we perceive him as when we look at him. Because 9 out of 10 times, I think I even fear even being sometimes famous, because it's like then people have this expectation of you that is just like, yo, do you understand? I'm still a human and I'm still not perfect, and I'm also just learning like you, and I don't have the answers. I'm just waking up every fucking day and praying to God that today I don't fuck up. I don't lose money. I don't be disrespectful to people. And I try my best to remember that other people are just like me and they're trying to figure life out, and I need to be kinder and empathetic with them and just generous and, caring. Hi, Tyrone. So, I'm looking for the notes that I had saved for today's live. So give me a second. Anything you anytime. So whenever you're joining this live, please don't forget to like, subscribe. Oh wow. I think my lady for explaining to me, because I use this thing called syncing. In my lateral face, I'm supposed to be resting. I'm supposed to really, really be tuning into myself, but I feel like I have goals that I've set that still need me to show up to. If even when you feel like, dang, I don't want to do this, but you still show up and you still give it your very best with that, whatever energy you feel like it's like, yeah, I know this is not my best, but I'm telling you, like, I'm feeling it. Like, I'm really, really feeling it. I feel like I want to just rest. Hi. Please don't forget to like, subscribe. So someone has written here, or cheetah outfit. This is not a cheetah outfit. This is what's that name for those jumpers? See ulala. It's just a hoodie I have on. Tyrone, thanks for asking. Also, I learned something. Yeah? Mom, kunanyesha. Oh my God. Ma, utaenda huko kucheza na Kevo alafu utapata umenyeshewa. Do you understand? Haya basi. Acha kwenda na simu. Haya sawa basi. Yes, I'm from Africa. Did I say by there about that Pastor T? I think I forgot what I was saying. Also, Pastor T was saying that whenever a woman is in her periods, give her that break she needs, whether she's almost to her periods and when she's when she's before her periods and after her periods, give her time, her body to reset, and then it's like a 4-day window where she's ovulating, where she's normal. And I feel like that's exactly how I feel ever since I started cycle syncing. I started understanding how, wow, my periods really do contribute to how I'm feeling, like overall, and not just how I'm feeling, but how I'm behaving, how I'm dealing with my baby, how I'm even dealing with work and stuff, because it kind of shows me how my mind, my body, and my soul are literally just three in one. Like they have to work together for me to be producing purposeful stuff, for lack of better words. Like I feel like those, like the few research that I've done so far, those facts are like intertwined. Like you really, as a woman, you need to understand how your menstrual goes, because it helps. So today we're discussing on building a resilient mindset. No, I've not been into the United States before, but my brother lives there, so yeah. Did I just, oh my God, I am so not on go today. Let's discuss building a resilient mindset. Yeah, that's what I was writing. I don't know where I saved up that script. Always have to have a script, because I'll be up here talking, forgetting what the point was. It's okay, Tyrone. I'm not offended. Okay. I'm so sorry, guys, for muting. So Tyrone has asked me, can I be your friend? I said, okay. He's also asked, so you go live all the time or every now and again? Well, go live on Monday. We talk all things Mindset Monday. Wednesday, we do like a whole preview on the world of freelancing. And on Saturday, we talk on Saturday Selects, where I recommend to you guys a favorite book, movie that I've watched, or any other trending news that is currently in Kenya. But you can always join and get the tea for, okay, what you like for fun, or what you like to for fun. um for fun, I like playing cards. All right, so let me go through this script really quickly. So hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Mindset Monday. I'm your host as usual, Gikonyo Leah, and today we're diving into a crucial topic like we always do, building a resilient mindset. Over the next 30 minutes, we'll explore with you guys what it means to have a resilient mindset and when and why it's essential. I want to place my phone in a really comfortable place. So, where it plays a role in your lives and how it contributes to your overall or my overall purpose and why I find it to be helpful. So grab your coffee or a snack and get comfortable and let's get started. So I have sections. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing, Tyrone. I'm gonna subscribe back to you. Do you post, like, do you also post content? So part one is, what is a resilient mindset? And first things first, what exactly is a resilient mindset? In simple terms, it's the ability to bounce back from challenges, setbacks, and adversities. It's about maintaining a positive attitude, even when things feel like right now. It's like I'm trying to motivate myself. So I'm staying motivated and being adaptable, no matter what life throws at me or however I'm feeling, right? I'm choosing a resilient mindset of we have a goal there, and the goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers in case you're new here. So don't forget to subscribe. Oh, not now, but you will. Oh, you definitely should. I'd like to see what you're also interested in. So it's also about empowering yourself to see obstacles as opportunities for growth, right? Rather than putting your mind into too much of, oh, this is such a barrier for me. It's like a mountain that I can't like achieve, like I can't go through, or just it's like a setback. You've already or you have your mind set on whatever barriers come up. Well, it's against me, it's not for me, it's on me, right? I don't know if you can like understand that type of thinking, because I used to have that type of thinking. But unsurmountable barriers um, can be however you perceive them, because it's all in the mind, right? So you might be wondering, when do I need this resilient mindset? This is where we're stepping to part two, and that's my nephew outside. He's playing with his kids, with his friends. So when do we need a resilient mindset, right? And I'm gonna go quickly on this. Oh, Tyron, but I got a million ideas, understanding clearly. Oh, all right. So what are you passionate about? What can you, or what have your friends like told you you're really good at? It could be even be as simple as maybe you really are good at playing a game. You can record that, you can screen record that and share it. And, post what you like, post something that you're passionate about, that no matter how hard you do it. Thanks. Thank you for that. You're very intelligent, I can tell. Well, I think all of us are in our own different ways. So you might be wondering, like I wanted to say, where you're facing a personal loss, or a professional setback, or even everyday stresses, right? A resilient mindset helps you navigate these situations with grace and determination. It's not just about surviving. It's not just about surviving tough times, sorry, but thriving despite them. I'll give you an example, right? When I became a mom, I always felt like, oh, why can't this baby like just, yet she was really young, and I don't know why I thought that, but because I was so new to motherhood. And this is what happens. The kids they just don't stop crying. They're young. They're also fearful. It's like, oh man, I'm here now. I don't know why they're like that. But for me, I had to like, I even remember training my mind to be like, no, she's just new to this. It's scary to her just as much as it's new to you, but you are the adult now. And no matter how emotional it used to get, because it really was tiring. I cried all the time. She cried, I cried. How, there's a joke people say, like, utalia na huyo mtoto, akilia unalia. It is true. When they're young, you really will cry as they cry. But I had to like gather myself up to understand that I'm the parent. Like, I don't know, I viewed it like I have to just become better, you know. She didn't ask to be here. I brought her here. So I felt like it's like, I don't know if it's like a responsible type of character that was developed at the time, because I'm already a last born. So I really felt like a big girl when I had to start saying that her cries are not, oh my God, what now? And I'm all freaked up, and I'm seeing it like, oh my God, me and my baby will never connect because she keeps crying, crying, crying. But I started seeing it as, let me now understand what's making you cry. Is it too hot? Is it too cold? Is it maybe she wants just to stay near me. She doesn't want to stay in her crib. Maybe she just wants to like just have someone, just what's that word? I don't want to say seeing her to sleep, but like pamper her and just be there. I don't know, but it was tough. Well, those first few days taught me a lot with me and her, and just being by ourselves. That really hardened my resilience part. I feel like it really developed really, really hard. So why is building a resilient mindset important? Um, let's talk on well, I think I've even brushed through that when I was giving that example, but anyway, now let's talk about why it's so important to build a resilient mindset. Resiliency or resilience is key, sorry, to maintaining mental and emotional well-being. It helps reduce stress, improve relationships, and increase overall life satisfaction, which is so true. When you're resilient, you're better equipped to handle failures and disappointments, learn from them, and come out stronger on the other side. Like I said, do you think that if you've set a goal, I was even asking my sister the other day, like, okay, so you're working out, so what's your goal? Okay, what's your overall plan? Like, why are you setting something? Okay, why are you working towards something? What's the point? Like, why are you doing what you're doing? And to me, I always ask myself, and I always love to question everything because I don't see the point, or personally, not in a judgmental way, but I just don't see the point of you waking up every day and there's nothing you have, like, and it's not bad, but it's like, but do you really find a meaning in what you're doing? I don't know. I kind of question myself a lot in things like that. Like, is it purposeful? Is it meaningful? What's the point? Sometimes. And I was asking her, like, do you have a goal that you can check yourself that, hey, this is the weight I had when I started, and this is where I'm at. Maybe I've increased, maybe I've like, you can tell you have like a strategy, a plan. Maybe it's because I've figured out that I'm those personality types, or I'm those individuals who have that brain type S, where it's like we have to find a system for us to at least put our whole focus on something to see, like, does this work? What happened when we choose this path? Like, we can plan, we can see, like, I can even envision it, like I can see a bigger picture of it because now I see how this and this works. I don't know how to say that, but I'm just those people, like, it's easier to just have, like, even if it's like 3 days, like you say, I'm gonna work out for like 4 days a week, and well, you start day one, and it's like, I'm gonna work out for the next 14 days, that's 2 weeks, and you set it, like, you become so realistic to a point that you have the time set, the alarm checked, and you are consistently showing up. Because then you'll see, because with me, I've figured out every time I start a new habit, by day three, actually day one is always extremely tough, day two is a little bit linear, day three, it's like, wow, I can see myself push through. Day four, it's like, oh, man, okay, let me push through. Day five, it's like, yeah, I'm getting better at it. I can see now, okay, this is the goal, let's push. 6, 7, 8, 9, I'm working at it, but it's also kind of draining. It's like, oh, okay, but it's not as like day one. It's not as draining. I can still put, like, whatever emotions I have of why are we doing this, why are we working out, behind my mind, if I say so. So, oh, sorry, I didn't see your text, Tyrone. I was just over here speaking. He said it just makes you be more responsible. Yeah, having kids, but it's not stressful with kids. Mm. Well, okay, I don't know, but it depends on how you. Do you have kids, Tyrone? Facts. All right. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So when I was doing it, like, I know now how my body, like, deals with situations. I know the first approach is always fear, and then I know the second approach is always, well, guess what, peekaboo, I'm gonna still do it. So I don't know how to say that, but you can always see how, like, you can I don't want to say gauge yourself, but you can evaluate where your strengths, where your weaknesses, like, you can easily see a picture of how you navigate life. Like, whenever I'm about to do something, like the event I was in, Women in Digital Business, the first response is always, no, don't do it, or I'm fearful, or I'm like, oh no. And then there's imposter syndrome at the same time. It's like, no, don't do it, let them choose someone else. And then on the second day after I had slept on it, I woke up and I'm like, no, I'm gonna do this. I mean, if they chose me, I mean, I'm gonna do this. Like, whatever value I seem to have made them believe in me, then I've believed in myself enough to see that, hey, I can do this, and I've been doing this. Like, there's nothing, when I look back on my books, like, there's nothing that can tell me that I haven't been working on this for this long, for other people to notice, like, hey, she has something that is valuable to share on the event. So you just have to sleep on it sometimes, and you also have to have that record back in your head to see that, hey, you're not really a failure. Guess what, you worked through that, And this is how you navigated through it. That's why I always advocate for journaling. When you journal, it's really good. Even if you're just gonna use journal prompts to like write down your thoughts. There's this book, The Artist Way. It talks about brain dumping for 3 pages. And for me, I just didn't see that working well for me, because in the morning I just want to do like simple things. I don't want to get into now I'm taking up a pen and doing all that. But in the evening, I'm so go, 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 right? But I used to do the morning journals, and then I kind of started getting tired of them. And so I started working on journal prompts, just like right now, when I know like because during like around 8 to 9 a.m., 9 to 10 a.m., I can have that time, sit with my thoughts, and just for 30 minutes, I just brain dump on whatever that journal prompt is about. And I've also fixed that journal prompt to a way that it allows me or gives me room to navigate how I'm feeling. Something like, how do I feel this morning? What am I grateful for? 3 things that I'm grateful for. And what's my one goal that I'm going to achieve today? And what are the habits that I'm working on? And the last one is a quote for the day. I've simplified it because I already know I can't do a whole 3 pages. You see, like when you understand how you can navigate life just as you, right? Like what works for you. What can you manage? Because what's the point of having things that you can't manage? I don't see the point. Because then they start becoming overwhelming, and then you start resenting them, and then you start resenting your life. And yet you could have simplified it by understanding, hey, this is how best I work, and this is what I like working on, and this is how well or how best I see or I seem to produce a happy me, a healthier me, and a consistent me, that it doesn't tire me, that tomorrow I don't like feel like I don't want to wake up and do the same thing again. You just find easier ways to navigate life by understanding how your mind talks to you, how you talk to yourself, how you view life. Anyway, next. Where does a resilient mind, or where does a resilient mindset play a role in? I think every day. What did I write in my notes? Yeah, I think I even wrote that. So a resilient mindset comes into play everywhere. And whether it's at work, whether you're like me, a mom, whether you're a student, God, I don't know, whether you're in your office, you're trying to build your freelancing gig, or trying to sell those products as an entrepreneur. I mean, it's it's everywhere. Like, I don't know how to say that, but it helps you deal with setbacks. We've already shut that out, right? And it helps you deal with pressures, whether it's whatever pressure. Like what example can I say? I've said enough. I feel like I don't have to add any others. Pressures and setbacks. Having a resilient mind will literally, like, it's like an, I don't want to say an armor, but it's like a shield, because you know, like, it's in your personal life, it supports you through relationships, right? Because you have to be resilient to sometimes even show up to even your partner, right? If it's in a family dynamic, I can't drop down my baby, this is my baby. She's only looking up to me. And if it's to your personal goals, right, maybe in terms of health, you now can see like, hey, I wanted to work on my toning, like I'm currently working on toning my body up, right? I can see how that is changing as I'm journaling or documenting down, and it's like, oh, this is the weight I had last week, this is the weight that I have now, or this is how I'm looking on the mirror, and I can see like my stomach pouch is, it's shaping up, right? Or whatever works for you. So it helps, whether it's dealing with different areas, like whatever area it is. I don't know, I don't have examples currently, but essentially resilience impacts all areas of life, right? Making it a fundamental trait to develop. I don't want to dwell on that. I feel like I'm repeating myself. So how to build a resilient mindset. This is my last, if, yeah, my second last, sorry. I'm almost done. So how do we go about building this resilient mindset? So here are some practical tips that I use, that I noted down. So positive self-talk, replace that negative talk. When your mind tells you something negative and you're condemning yourself, you're criticizing yourself, just talk back to yourself. There's always a silent voice that is not as loud as the negative voice. If you've ever sat down with your thoughts, that is always like trying to tell you, like, hey, guess what? You're the best person in this world to this baby because you didn't give up on them, right? I mean, what's worse? Like me being in a like bad situation and the one person who I want to be there for me or show up for me isn't there? Or is it someone who really stuck through and showed up and gave their best and, pushed through with me until the end? What's really worse? I mean, what I'm saying? It's better to just affirm yourself, like believe in your ability to overcome challenges. Be mindful and meditate often. This is the second one. And practice being present in the moment. Mindfulness reduces stress and enhances emotional regulation. Today, I didn't quite complete my meditation. My baby woke up a little bit earlier than I did expect her to, but it's okay. It's also okay. I'm going to do that probably in the afternoon or after this. And the third one is set realistic goals. Break your goals into achievable goals. I wanted to say, that's why I think I need my tongue. I wanted to say meditating helps you ground yourself. It helps you ground your thoughts. What I've seen it done for, like, what I've seen since I've started doing it is I tend to now see how I speak. Because when it's silent, I can hear my voice. I can hear my internal dialogue, right? And I can just see, because the you is the one who sees the conversation roll out. The you is not the voice that is saying or condemning or, oh, this comes up or music comes up. No, the you is the you who sees that your mind has this parts of, oh, I can remember this, oh, I have to do this for the baby, so the me is the one who's seeing that theater roll out when I'm meditating, right, in a silent place, right? So celebrate also small victories, right, to stay motivated. That's why I feel like just journal down so you can see that, hey, you know what, guess what, even if it's just I showed up, even if there's nothing I can record and say, oh, I've achieved this. One thing I always say is, well, at least I showed up, right? I mean, at least I showed up. I gave my best. I may not have given what I wanted to like give, but at least I showed up and I didn't fail to like show up on what I had written down to do, and I didn't show up to do it. Whether it's like right now, I'm feeling quite like, oh man, I'm really exhausted. My body needs to really rest and recoup. Since, like I said, it's during that type of the month, we had it there for, I think, 3 days to it. So anyway, learn from failure. Well, there's someone who said, was it the ALX Founders Academy, that the faster you learn that failure is good more than success is the best time you'll ever have to deal with anything in this life. That failing forward is better, and failing forward meaning that you fail and you get yourself up. Is it Cardi Get Up 10? Like, I get down 9 times, but I get up 10. My favorite song. So view failure as learning opportunities, reflect on what went wrong and how you can improve it. Because what's the point? Like, if you're not going back and being self-accountable on what role did you play? Because we're not all perfect. We're all human beings that are not as perfect, right? We do have that behind our minds. Like, no one is perfect. Everyone is actually just here not knowing, right? And we're just all just showing up. So be kinder to the other person. You don't gotta be mean. And if you feel like you're being mean, then you need to work on finding your own happiness, because happiness starts with you. It doesn't start from outside. All right, so how a resilient mindset contributes to one's purpose. Finally, let's discuss how a resilient mindset contributes to your overall life's purpose, right? You're much more happier when you have achieved something. Maybe you've stuck through it and you've been resilient enough to stick through whatever challenge it was. And sometimes don't stick through things that are really not really working out. That's why you need to document to see where or what are we doing, because you can stick through something and you're sticking through something that kills even the very purpose that you're working on. All right, be very, very. Thank you. I kind of missed your comments, Tyrone. I'm so sorry. You're stating facts. LOL. Set a limit of goals, and your goals can't be overwhelming. Exactly. You see, Tyrone, you're getting it. Thank you so much for joining me. It feels so good to find someone who's understanding what I'm saying. I feel like I'm not now in my bubble head, because sometimes, we speak, but it's actually the doing that actually is where we realize, oh man, this. So I hope this helps you in whatever habit you're trying or whatever thing you're working on. To remember, you gotta build that resilience. It doesn't start from somewhere outside of yourself, it starts from you. I'm still here. Oh, hi Tyrone, thank you. Tyrone, I think I should definitely give you a shout out on one of my videos. Thank you. On my live. Uh, hmm. What else did I miss? Oh, so you're more likely to pursue your passions and dreams without fear. Ah, thank you. So you're more likely to pursue your passions and dreams without fear of failure. You become more adaptable and open to new experiences. We've explained that, which can lead to discovering new aspects of your purpose. Resilience helps you stay motivated. It helps you stay committed as well, to your goals, even when the path is challenging, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and purposeful life. Now I'm gonna wrap up in today's Mindset Monday. Remember, building a resilient mindset is a journey. It's not like a destination, right? It's an everyday, one day at a time. Sweet Jesus. It's like it takes time, right? Effort and practice, but the rewards are well worth it. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this session helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Stay resilient, y'all. Until next time, bye. See y'all.